Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back. It's been a while since we last streamed. Had a couple of PC issues that I needed to fix, but the computer is repaired now, and we should be back to more regular live schedule. You might notice we've also got a green screen going on in the background and a different setup, so hopefully everything is good on your guys' end. Let me know if there's any audio issues, video issues. Hopefully get that fixed. Professional Waffler. Appreciate the name. Appreciate you being here. Lewis, welcome. Expensive Deer, Kazim, Pineapple, WN, Cryptic. Good to see y'all here. Yeah, it's pretty hype today. I like the background. You guys might recognize this from FIFA 21 menus. So yeah, is this going to be on the channel? Because I was going to watch the Bayern game. What you can do, I have a live stream playlist that I try to keep uploaded and updated. And yeah, you can watch back the live streams there. So no worries if you're going to watch a Bayern match or any other football. But yeah, we're going to continue today with a little bit of the Liverpool Career Mode. Maybe make a big signing here in January. There have been a couple of ideas floating around. And of course, if you guys have any suggestions as far as what transfers we should make, then just let me know. But yeah, we should be back with the Valencia videos and basically content on the channel as we have done in the past. Just this last week's been so hectic, man. Yeah, it's the PC repairs have been always a little bit stressful, but thankfully the place that I took it to got it done pretty quickly, and we should be back to normal now. Hey Balte, good to see you back here in the stream. But hey, let's kick things off by looking at this Liverpool team that we managed to build half the season in. We're kind of dominating the Premier League, doing pretty well in Champions League as well. Of course, Liverpool are always going to be one of the favorites to win the title here in Career Mode. But yeah, I mean, Alisson between the six, no reason to upgrade there. We've also got Karius as a loan option. Might play a little bit of the FA Cup in today's episode. Left back and right back, I think we're pretty much set with Robertson, Alexander-Arnold. I have been thinking maybe we make an upgrade here in the midfield. Obviously, Fabinho, like one of the best CDMs in Career Mode, but Henderson, he's good, but he's 30 years old, so he might start going down his rating pretty soon. I think if we can add like a younger midfielder into the team just to rotate to the squad occasionally, that would be amazing. Maybe even as a winger as well. Salah 28, Mane 28, Firmino 29. You know, maybe a little bit of depth here as well. Opinion on Man United's 9-0 win. I didn't actually see the match in full. I saw a couple of the highlights, but I think the way that Southampton play, you know, they play a very high line. So, I mean, it's happened before to them where they've lost the big match, but they always seem to rebound. So I'm sure they'll be okay, and hopefully they can continue their fairly successful Premier League campaign this season. But if you guys have any transfer suggestions, then just let me know in the chat. We're going to get some players here in the transfer hub. I'll showcase the players that we have already. Maybe if we sort by position, we can look at some midfielders in particular. Harry Winks, you know, he's rumored to leave Spurs this season, maybe even on a free. Former Liverpool player Emre Can, Renato Sanchez, a lot of hype about him this year. De Jong is obviously a really high potential player in Career Mode. Kamavinga, we can definitely add. Yeah, so I definitely want to get some more center midfielders here into the team. We're not replacing Henderson, Matthew. We're just we're giving another option to Henderson. He's our captain after all, so don't necessarily want to take him out of the starting 11. Look at Jude Bellingham here. Also, might be kind of hype in today's stream. I was looking earlier. We're on the verge of 32,000 subscribers already. 11 away, guys. So if you're not subscribed to the stream, you should do so. Maybe we'll hit 32K live here on stream today. Always appreciate the support on the channel. It's been amazing so far in FIFA 21, and back to get back into a more regular content schedule. I think you guys can expect more videos going up, in all honesty. Like, I've been doing kind of like a video every 5 days or so. But basically, I think I can get more content out now. Just different circumstances. Onana got banned for a year? Why is that? I have not heard about that. But let's see. We got Bellingham in here. There's another player I wanted to add. It was Kamavinga. Yo, what's up, Jor? Welcome to the stream. Renato Sanchez, we already got in the team. Okay, so they did a drug test. Interesting. Yeah, I had not heard about that news. When did that come out? Was that like this morning? That's unfortunate for him, man. I mean, he's I would consider him to be one of the best keepers in all of Europe. So, I mean, hopefully he's able to bounce back, and yeah, I mean, that's all I can really say about that. And hopefully Ajax can continue pushing on in Europa League. Straight, yeah, for any of you that haven't already tuned into the stream, just a quick update what's been going down. Basically, my computer wasn't working. So, without a computer, I can't really record, can't stream. But I took it into a repair shop and they got done in a couple of days. So, ended up being a relatively quick fix. So, we should be back to normal as far as the stream goes. Maybe even some streams more often. But for now, Monday, Wednesday, Friday is going to be a schedule. I want to go ahead and achieve that goal, and then maybe we push on for some more streaming content. Yo, what's up, Britt? We're just we're covering some transfers right now. Of course, already talked about your guy, De Jong. Well, let's see. What else do we want to do for this center mid position? We got Colt Miners. I don't think I've actually used him so far in career mode. There was the possibility that we would sign him for Southampton, but we never got around to him. And then obviously with the Ajax career mode, we're not going to sign too many AZ players. Sign Neves or Harit. We don't have Ruben Neves in here, so let's get him. Already got him shortlisted now. Yeah, Leeds career mode because Ellen Rose is in the game. I did see that. Yeah, I mean, maybe for the next Premier League career mode, we'll do Leeds. We'll see. We'll see. It seems like Kamavinga might be the most frequently suggested player. Pair Shores to link up with Virgil van Dijk. Yeah, maybe we get some more Dutch players into the team. That'd be cool. But I think we can just move forward a couple of weeks, get a full scouting report on some of these younger players that we don't have full evaluation of yet. Any final suggestions before we move forward? I'll check out if we got any youth academy. We can set up some new networks here. There are 3 scouts. Like the way you cut out the background. Yeah, we're using a green screen. I also updated the lighting setup as well. So previously I just had a ring light behind my camera, but now I'm using key lights for any of you that follow Elgato products. But yeah, we'll probably see a couple of minor updates to that over time. This is the first time I'm streaming with this setup, but everything seems to look pretty good on my end at least. Okay, we'll add Neuhaus in. I believe he's playing for Borussia Mönchengladbach. And I think that's about it for the players that we want to add. So we'll move forward here. Maybe we have Chelsea in the FA Cup. That could be a good match. Oh, no, actually, it's Mansfield in the FA Cup. I think we can simulate this one. That means... Okay. We got Chelsea in the Cup, Chelsea in the League. I'm guessing this is the Carabao Cup. Yeah, so Carabao Cup semifinal against Chelsea. We might have to play that one. Spurs and Southampton are the other leg. So a good chance we can win that trophy if we can get by Chelsea. So we'll do a interactive match sim for this FA Cup one. Maybe rotate the team around because we've got some tired players. We can get into the likes of DePaul at the center forward, center attacking mid position. Maybe Jota can make an appearance. Even Shaqiri coming into the team. I should more or less do it. We'll even get Karius in for a cup match. And if we need to, we can always jump in. I'll update the weather conditions. Just in case. But you never know how these simulations go, right? I mean, what are Mansfield? They're like a League 2 team? League 1? Not positive on that, but you know, you'd think we can pass by them in the FA Cup, but you never know. The magic of the FA Cup, right? Yo, what's up, baller? Yeah, we are back. We are back. Glad to be back. I honestly, like the last couple of days, it's been weird not being able to record and stream. It's just, I'm glad to be back. That's all I can say. Try a 4-2-3-1. I think that's what we're using right now. It's the 4-2-3-1 narrow. We could try the wide one. 4-3-2-1. I see. The left forward, right forward. It was boring while I was gone. Yeah, hopefully some other content creators were uploading. I know January is always kind of a tough month for a lot of YouTubers. I think just finding your footing in the new year is like one thing. So hopefully we'll be able to push on here and get back to a regular schedule. Yeah, green screen as well, baller. I'm basically in a new setup, but I think eventually I'll get back to the usual setup where we have like one of those jerseys in the background. But until things are like completely finalized and I'm super happy with it, I think the green screen is a good alternative, even for streaming. You know, I think green screens go pretty well with streaming. You can probably see more of the gameplay. Yeah, I also heard about that with Chani. That's super scary, man. I mean, I hope everything works out for him, because like obviously you don't want that to happen at all, but December is like a really good month in terms of YouTube earnings, so for it to happen that month in particular really sucks. But yeah, hopefully things get sorted out for him, man. Is that just water you're drinking? Yeah, just some water in a Starbucks cup. We got some coffee here as well. Could I do Sari's career next? Oh, as far as the journeyman goes, yeah, we'll have to see. I think we should definitely revisit this concept either for a stream series or for a video, and maybe it would translate better over to like a video format. We'll have to see. But I don't want to scrap the concept entirely, because I've enjoyed kind of looking at the manager and getting an idea of their play style, doing some research on that end. And as far as the road to glory goes, I don't know. I mean, I think later this FIFA, if I ever did do one. But right now I'm kind of focused on just getting back to normalcy with Valencia. New camera or setup? Same camera, it's just different setup. We got a green screen in the background and different lighting, so things might look a little bit different for you guys. Hopefully better. I'm still a little bit concerned about this scoreline though. You know, 1-0, just a goal away and we can be level. Yo, what's up, Vitala? Good to see you here. It looks clean. Well, that's the plan. Yeah, we've even got after this game, I'll showcase the other setup for the chatting section. I was thinking like what I wanted to do for the backdrop, whether I just wanted to be the complete green screen, but I think it looks really good in the FIFA menus. And another cool thing is that press possession loss, fast buildup. I have found like if you put on constant pressure, that kind of helps. I feel like there is a little bit of strategy for the interactive match sim. Like there should be, because like if you think about FM, for example, I'm fairly certain, like I don't know too much about FM, but if you adjust these tactics, you're going to get different results. I almost feel like for FIFA, especially for like calendar sim, there's really not that much tactics involved in it. And look at that, we turn on constant pressure and we get a goal right away. So we'll jump to result here. We do manage to get the 2-0 result. And yeah, we'll showcase this other setting as well. I mean, this is what the chatting screen looks like. I think this one looks particularly good, but Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different options you can do with green screens. You can add a lot more to the videos. Like for press conferences, for example, maybe we could use the green screen for the background. It just opens up some other possibilities. But this is a big one here against Chelsea. Chelsea in the Carabao Cup semi-final. Also, transfer offers coming in for Fabinho, just short of 100 mil from United. There's no way we're accepting that. Yeah, player fitness is kind of an issue for this one, but luckily, like, we rested most of our players. So we'll have to put in a new right back. Maybe we'll feature Milner there. Center back, we can definitely swap around. We've got enough squad depth. That's kind of why I rotated the team against Mansfield. Yo, what's up, Priyesh? Welcome, welcome. We also posted up a... Okay. Yeah, we also posted up a new post on Instagram as well with the Valencia Season 2 recap. If you guys aren't following on Instagram, there should be a link in the description, as well as Discord, Twitter, all that sort of stuff. If you're trying to stay up to date outside of here on YouTube. And let's see what we can do here in the Carabao Cup. They are fielding a relatively strong side. Stamina seems to have affected them as well, particularly like Azpilicueta. Like Chilwell and Silva, as well as their keeper, are like the only ones that aren't fatigued. So let's see what we can do here at the left back position. Let's say Matip would be our best option. Maybe we'll go Wijnaldum and maybe Thiago as the partnership in the midfield. What do you guys think? Like, which two players would work well together? I feel like Fabinho even has enough energy to maybe play a first half, and then we could bring someone like Thiago or Keita on, even Milner. Yeah, there you go. Baller with the link to the Instagram. There you go. Lammy, appreciate the comment. I like the new YouTube picture. It's good. Okay, so kind of a split decision between Thiago and Keita. Well, we'll make sure Fabinho's available on the bench. Henderson can go in the reserves because he's a little bit more tired. Isak's going to have to step up at the striker position. Let's see what we can do about this. Okay, so pretty much everyone gets a good boost. What do you guys think about the goalkeeper? Semi-final of the Carabao Cup. Do we start Karius? Do we put in Alisson? I'll leave it up to you guys. Should we feature the main man Karius? The thing is, he's not going to be in Premier League matches. I don't want him to just sit on the bench all season. Maybe there was no video and streams the last week because I was having my computer fixed. So that took a couple of days to get repaired, and everything seems to be back to normal. And to be honest, even better. So it's always the goal to have the computer running at optimal performance. Let's put Karius in for this one. I'm feeling it. I think he's going to have a clean sheet here, even if his stamina, while his sharpness isn't the best. You know, it's not a stream. I feel like this is typical Seattle. A typical Seattle, like with the Starbucks cup. You got the coffee as well. If you guys didn't know, Starbucks was actually invented here in Seattle. I know it's a thing over in Europe, but it's like around here in Washington, I feel like there's multiple Starbucks in every city. Almost like, I'd say you go half a mile, I'd be surprised not to run to another Starbucks. They're pretty popular over here. But here you go, Chelsea. Ultimate difficulty. I haven't even looked to see what our slider setting is. Like, it's been so long since I last played career mode and streamed that we'll have to see. I think we should play Karius in the cup matches. I would agree with you there. Let's see. There's 600 Starbucks in New York City. That's what I mean. But I'm sure, like, you're gonna have your different coffee chains in the UK and Europe. To be honest, I enjoy Starbucks, but Pete's Coffee is also really good. There's quite a few of them on the West Coast. Dutch Bros. There was when I went to Oregon over the summer, there was a bunch of them, and they're also here in Washington, but definitely not as many. Okay, Christian, what do we got? Pulisic to Jorginho, Kovacic. Chelsea are playing well, man. Okay, Cart. What do you say about? Let's see this replay. But that was like the worst looking animation I've seen from a goalkeeper in this career mode. Like, Alisson, he's not been suspect. He hasn't made any weird animations, but like the first time that Karius gets a chance, he kind of just flopped over. Like, he's ready, and then, oh dear. This is probably the best look at it. It's a near post shot. He's trying to get his arms around it. Okay. We move. I feel like this is the harder slider settings that I'm on right now. That's fine. We want a challenge, right? I feel like we're going to be a second half team here against Chelsea with them having some stamina issues. With that said, Salah. Oh, that might be a slide tackle from behind. I was trying to cross it. Can you guys tell I haven't played FIFA in like a week? Oh, it's a yellow, dude. We genuinely got away with one there. I thought that was a straight red. Like, that is not a good tackle. That's a rough one. But we actually get a corner kick out of it somehow. Please tell me we score from this. We'll cross this in with Milner. That's a decent ball. Yeah, Karius failing the clean sheet already. That's right. But how are things with you guys? We playing much FIFA these days? I know in Ultimate Team, the Future Stars promo just came out, and for someone that enjoys career mode, that's probably the most interest I have in Ultimate Team, outside of, like, you know, Team of the Year, Team of the Season sort of stuff. So maybe I'll play a little bit of that. I don't even know which Future Stars did get released. There we go. A lot of space for Mane. This is how we scored a lot of goals so far. I mean, if they're going to give us this room, we're just going to shoot this one on the near post. Easy as you like. They didn't even close us down there. New Luton Town career mode. Always appreciate Luton Town. B-Monis had a Luton Town career mode in like FIFA 15, FIFA 16. That's who I think of right away. Like, do you have tips for me? I'm a beginner and really need tips. Where to start in career mode? I would say definitely in terms of team selection, either pick like your favorite team or a team that you know enough about. And if we're talking like from a broader perspective, pick a league that you know something about, like that you enjoy the most. So, like, for me, for example, I really like Bundesliga career modes because I follow Bundesliga, I follow MLS, so it's a little bit easier to make transfers that way, especially if you want to go the realism route. But as far as like playing FIFA, I don't know, just start on one difficulty and try to work your way up. Like, obviously, when I first started playing, I didn't play on the hardest difficulty right away. Okay, what a touch from Werner here. Kind of need to focus up against Chelsea. They're a dangerous side to play against. And Timo Werner is doing something. Fortunately, Van Dijk is a solid defender. Gets those insta blocks in. I'm tempted to just slide tackle right now. There you go. Van Dijk finally winning us back possession. I'll just work this one carefully. Mane with some space on the wing. What a ball. We're going to go 2 near post efforts here. I mean, Kepa on the near post is doing nothing. This is the game of near post shots. We can see the first one, and Mane just down this wing is unstoppable, man. Yeah, Big Virgil, that's right. Best defender in FIFA 21. In my opinion, at least. Obviously, like in career mode, you can have players fulfill a good amount of potential, and then things get a little bit more different. Yeah, Milan, you can check out the 50 tips and tricks video here on the channel. It's a pretty good one. I mean, I feel like that applies to a pretty broad group of people, like beginners, people that even have played career mode for a couple years like me. You might learn a thing or two. I do want to get back into more tutorial content, so yeah, hopefully we'll have like the Valencia career mode go in the live streams, and then some other ideas as well, which I've started to work on. There's a couple of concepts I'd like to visit again.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute.
We're playing amateur mode. No, we're not playing amateur. Kepa and Carlos, best keepers in the world. That's right. That's right. You know, they are quite the combo. Let's not concede here. 3 minutes after. That might be offside. No. Why are we slide tackling there, guys? Thank you, ref. Like, I need to stop trying to clear with the square button. That's like the worst habit you can do, because when you accidentally slide tackle, it can be the worst thing. I mean, if I was playing on amateur, it'd probably be like 10-0. I'm not trying to brag, but yeah. I mean, even ultimate difficulty with sliders, it's I just want like a good challenge. Like, ideally, we have more matches that are, you know, I'm not trying to win every game, especially on stream. I want to see a little bit of a challenge. But I feel like the current slider settings are all right. But as far as the current team, this is what we've got right now. I'm probably going to take Salah off just because he's on a yellow. With that said, I maybe should have made some more substitutions. I thought we had put in... I guess we're going to have to keep Salah in, honestly. Who are we trying to sign? I think someone in the midfield would be particularly good. I think Kamavinga has been the most common suggestion. You know, someone that can build to the future, eventually take over for Henderson. This might be a goal here. I also heard Rainbow Flicks got patched. Which, if that's the case, that's pretty unfortunate. You guys know the stop to a rainbow flick is one of my favorite skill moves, especially if you're like working down the wing. Should sign Pedri. Okay, that's a pretty good switch of play. Obviously not on target. The rainbow Flickiify. Yes, yes. I mean, Karius has done all right outside of like the first 10 minutes. He more or less hasn't been tested. So their defense is doing our job. Just try to sign Tielemans. What's Kepa going to do here? Yeah, I knew he was going to kick it out of play, man. Yeah, Tielemans is kind of a more of an attacking-minded midfielder, right? I know he's got good enough shooting stats that you could play him even at cam. At least you could in previous FIFAs. Ooh, Firmino nearly with the header there. Let's see if we can make some changes. Oscar is also in our transfer shortlist, so definitely someone we could also sign. Okay, that should do it for the substitutions. He's a deep-lying playmaker. Oh, he's got good enough stats that you could play him at cam, I guess. Paulinho, 85 rated, should do the job. He's a bit older, though, right? Ah, similar to Cruz. That makes sense. Yeah. Mane's just been the dude this match. I'm telling you. Another near post? Another near post, man. Pro tip. Here's a tip for any of you if you're playing against Chelsea and Kepa's in between the sticks. Shoot on the near post. Apparently it works. I don't think Firmino has to go, man. He's been actually pretty solid in this career mode. Dang, every time it's the same animation. Who's better, Wout Weghorst or Luc de Jong? Ooh, I haven't had a chance to use Luc de Jong this career mode, or this year. I mean, in my opinion, like, both are pretty solid strikers. Like, Luc de Jong in the last season IRL has been pretty solid. I would probably give it to him just because he, in part, led Sevilla to a Europa League final win. But you have to look at, like, the goals that Weghorst are scoring, and I think he's, like, the second or third top scorer in the Bundesliga. And considering Lewandowski's in the Bundesliga, like, that's saying something. I do have to say, like, most of the career modes we picked so far, like when we originally started the Wolfsburg career mode, I know they hadn't lost a match yet, but they're having a particularly good season. They're fighting for, like, the top 6 in the Bundesliga is super interesting this year. Let's say finally by Kepa. There you go, Virgil. Again, Mane with all this space, man. And Jota to finish it off with a 4th goal. You'd love to see it. Please look at Ndombele. He can play center attacking mid. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Someone that's versatile enough to play, you know, CDM, CM, center attacking mid. Always be good. Yeah, Weghorst with 13 goals so far. I mean, it kind of plays well for Wolfsburg that they ended up getting knocked out of Europa League in the qualifying, because they can focus more on the Bundesliga now. When you don't have like a super huge amount of squad depth, that can sometimes play out to your favor. So I mean, if Wolfsburg were to go top 4 in the Bundesliga this year, that'd be a big achievement for them. Be able to attract some more talent. They've got some young players, definitely up and coming. Osterwanks as one of them.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Also, Visca signing for Chelsea. Interesting stuff there. Well, let's see. Where does that leave us? A hat trick for Sadio Mane. Should we make some signings, guys? We are potentially letting Wijnaldum go. We should be able to get a good amount of funds for him. Ndidi's another good center defensive mid for sure. But we do have Fabinho. Like, as far as a starting CDM, Fabinho, I don't think we can get much better than him. But we'll see. Hey, what's up, Minikube? Welcome, welcome. Appreciate all the support on the stream, guys. Already over 100 concurrent viewers, 52 likes. If you want to help support the channel, liking and subscribing does a lot. We try to push on for 32,000 subscribers. Showing 11 away on my end. And of course, Milner staying happy. We always love to see that. Jane Downey, I am from the United States, so as far as like MLS teams, I support Seattle Sounders. But for Europe, I watch a good amount of Liverpool and Southampton in the Premier League. But my favorite team in Europe would be Bayern in the Bundesliga. If you're just tuning into the stream, we are trying to sign another center midfielder. Probably one that be more of a box-to-box or playmaker. We already got a few transfers shortlisted. I wouldn't mind signing like a high potential young player because, you know, we've got good amount of squad depth. We don't need someone that'll slot right into the starting 11, just someone that can grow a bit in this team. So if you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave that in the chat. We'll get your player into the shortlist. We'll scout him out. We'll make a decision come the end of the January transfer window. Ooh, Ward-Prowse. I actually like that suggestion. I don't want to take him away from Southampton, but I mean, that would be a pretty big signing, right? We're of course familiar with JWP. I don't know if anyone calls him JWP, but we are now. Van Neuven? Let's see. I'm curious just because of the surname. Oh, playing for FC Twente, man. I actually really like this this badge. Not saying I would do it like an FC Twente career mode. They've got a cool badge, I'll say that. Frankie de Jong. Gravenberch, excuse me. Gotta make sure I get the pronunciation right for all my Dutch viewers out there. That is not Gravenberch. That's Danzel. We need Ryan. He's over at West Ham. Okay. West Ham making moves in career mode. They're making moves in the Premier League this season. What are you guys' thoughts on West Ham? Like, that is, in my opinion, it's a super interesting season they're having. And the fact that Jesse Lingard also scored a brace in his first appearance was pretty amazing. I think, like, honestly, Lingard has shown, like, he can get goals. He needs to get enough minutes to actually get the goals, right? Souček has also been a big part of their success. One thing that I could tell kind of like right away he was going to play well in the Premier League is I think he conceded like an own goal or something off of a corner kick for West Ham, and then later on in the match he ended up scoring a goal. So like for me that tells me a player like they can forget their mistakes and they can make an impact on the match, and I think that's what you need you know, to be successful, especially as like a professional football player. Now we got Declan Rice. We'll see what he's rated these days. I mean, we're just half a season into career mode. I mean, that partnership with Gravenberch and Rice, that's kind of a scary partnership, man. I want to see this West Ham team. Just curious, because that is some team they're building. Let's see. So as far as the attack, they haven't made a whole lot of moves there. I mean, Antonio can still do the job. Midfield wise, yeah, so I wonder what formation they're playing. Surely it has to be one with 3 midfielders, because I wouldn't want to take like Souček, Rice, or Gravenberch out of the team. Defensively, they're a little bit suspect. Yeah, so it really seems like Gravenberch is really the only player they've signed. Yeah, 16 mil for Souček is a deal for sure. But yeah, keep on leaving your center mid suggestions in the chat, guys. We've got a couple of players already. Rucka from Bayern. That's a good shout. I think he's only made 2 or 3 appearances for them this season. A former Espanyol player. Yeah, we got Emre Can on the short list for sure. I'll tell you guys what, like if we move Trent to CM, he would have to fit into the first team. It's just like I don't want to take Fabinho or Henderson out. I'd want someone that we sign and could potentially grow into the team. So if we want Alexander-Arnold part of the starting 11, I think he stays a right back. I know he gets a good improvement in center mid. Like he's got good stats, obviously. Yeah, did he actually miss that pen against Holstein Kiel? That was a really good penalty kick shootout. I saw the highlights for it. And a lot happened in a week. Santiago, you've got a new profile picture on YouTube. Lammy has a new one. A lot changes, man. Yeah, Conrad Leimer is a good player. I actually packed him towards the beginning of the Ultimate Team season this year. And he wasn't like my starting 11 from the start. The thing is that Leipzig also have an Austrian right back, so they get a hyperlink, which is always cool. Yo, Kian, welcome. Good to see you here in the stream. RDR2, appreciate the suggestion for Suchek. We'll maybe bring him in. I don't know. The thing is, like, I would want him to slot right into the starting 11. I'd rather not take Henderson out. That's kind of why I want to sign a younger player. What about Curtis? I feel like there might be a lot of Curtises. Curtis Jones. Yeah, I mean, I guess he would fit the bill as like a younger center mid option. A little bit low rated at 72. We'll see how much he's actually gone up this season. Did I sign the players Liverpool signed in real life? No, we haven't signed the likes of, gosh, who did they bring in? That's Schalke Kabak, the Schalke center back on loan. That would actually be a decent signing if we needed a center back. The thing is, though, obviously in this career mode, we don't have the same injury problems that Liverpool do, so let's see. We'll start by age. A couple of our players on loan are doing well. Yeah, Curtis Jones has gone a +1, so not horrible. See if anyone has seen, like, I mean, Alexander-Arnold has done extremely well for his growth this season, going up +2. Same thing with DePaul, although we might even do a position change for him. We'll get even more of a boost. Yeah, but nothing too wild. Just the one player going down and Milner. I'm feeling a little bit of training here. Any drills that we haven't done? Let's see. Let's see, we've done most of these drills. We can do the into the bucket. This is a pretty easy one to get done. Thiago Cates and Milner doing it. That's fine. Merry-go-round. Complete as many lock. Oh, this one's super annoying. I'm not going to do this one on stream. I don't want you guys to see that. We'll do the hard header one. Dude, the merry-go-round is like, I've gotten an A on it before, but it is frustrating. I'm telling you. I feel like you always have to do like first time passes as well, like on the volley. What's a good one to do? I guess this is all for crosses. No, actually it might be for headers, so we'll keep our center backs on this. We can go on this dude. Ideally, we have one of our higher rated center backs. Yeah, we can go Matip. There you go. My favorite Liverpool player. I am a fan of Mane. I mean, he always has like a really positive attitude, which I appreciate seeing in a player. And obviously, this season in particular, he's been really good at scoring goals, and even previous years. So, I'd probably say him. All right, let's give these drills a chance, see how we do. First one should be a piece of cake. No, we might not even. Oh, that was close, man. Thiago. I feel like if Thiago's gonna be known for any drill, it's probably this one, right? You guys have seen that Twitter clip where he was just playing passes. That's what I mean. Like, he goes outside of the boot for that cross into the bucket. You guys know what I'm talking about. That one Twitter clip, though, where he's just like playing a ridiculous pass between another player. Yo, Santiago, does YouTube have some new emojis? I've never seen the that one before. The parrot. All right, let's get some headers going here. I'm not known to be the best at crosses, but we're gonna try here. Oh, these guys are sending the cross. I thought they'd be doing the headers. I would put like one of our wingers on it, in all honesty. There you go. We can just get these on target into the back of the net. That'd be, oh, that's a perfect cross. I feel like this one's not too bad. We just need to start getting him on target. Still might be able to get the A grade. There you go. It's an easy one. How do you get an A on the time lofted passes? I've actually heard if you do the if you press X, like well, on PlayStation it's square, but I think on Xbox it's X. If you do like the cross button instead of the lofted through balls, it locks on better. That's the tip. Barcelona's comeback versus Granada. I have not seen the match. I heard they were down like a goal or two though. Yo, what's up, Elias? All right, dribble through the goals and score. Do we have to actually like do a skill move here? Do a little heel-to-heel flick? Oh, I guess we got to shoot faster. I feel like I'm doing this one wrong. Because we are way too low of a score right now. Someone in the chat has done this one before. Let me know, because surely we got a different way to do this. Oh, maybe we actually have to dribble through it. Like, you know, some L1, R1 dribbling. Let's try that. No, that doesn't seem to really change it. Move player. Finesse shot, low shot. What do I have to do for this one? Move through the gates and quickly shoot the openings. Try to hit the target. Low driven. Interesting. Let's retry it really quick. I mean, if we're not hitting the targets, obviously that's not going to work out. But even that one, like, we broke the target. This might just be one that I don't get an A on. I mean, I don't think I've ever done a drill where I've gotten 0 points, but this might be that drill. Okay, so we don't get 0 points. Oh, man. This is like super hard to get an A on unless I'm doing it completely wrong. Do I want a 1v1 on FIFA? I'm good, man. I'm good. Clearly, I I need to work on my training. All right, we just played Chelsea in the Carabao Cup, so I think we'll sim this one here in the Premier League. Maybe pick things up with another signing before we get into a match. Let's do a calendar sim. I'm feeling the calendar sim for this one. And that's exactly why. A 2-0 result. We've got the well, actually, oh, we got to play another round here? It's a two-legged thing here in the Carabao Cup. I mean, considering we won the first one 4-1, we can definitely interact and match sim the next one. We've got Inter in the Champions League. Didn't we have them in the group as well? No. No, we had Ajax, we had Michelin, we had Atalanta. Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of a different career mode where we played against Inter. That's the FA Cup. Dang. All right. So we're just playing against Chelsea a lot. Say Maximan on the wing. We could use some more wingers though. Right now we've kind of just got Jota, Shaqiri. Could maybe call Origi a winger as well. Yeah, that might be a shout. Minamino as well, but I think he who did he go on loan to? Southampton. Yeah, that's a cool loan deal that they did. I mean, those two clubs always seem to do business with each other, so hopefully he gets a good amount of appearances. It's worked out for Theo Walcott. Scored a couple of goals since he joined from Arsenal. Are we unbeaten? We've done pretty well. I don't know if we're unbeaten though. We are unbeaten. Okay. So maybe we can go invincible here in the Premier League. 8 points clear right now. Manchester City and Manchester United really the only two competing. Arsenal in 4th. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Chelsea in 8th. Any other surprise results here? And what's Everton doing this year? I mean, why is Everton 18th? By a pretty significant margin. Fulham doing a business in 11th. I feel like the rest of the Premier League table is pretty predictable. Maybe Leicester a bit low in 9th. Newcastle, I would say, exceeding expectations. Probably thanks to Saint Maximin. When will I sign a CM? Probably when we have a full evaluation on some more players. Okay, so we got scouting reports. We also need an offer for Wijnaldum. We don't have offers for Wijnaldum. We don't have the transfer budget to do so. We can probably send both of these though. Okay, 3-1 against Aston Villa. Can we also win against Newcastle? Nice. Okay, Van Dijk is going up in his development. Henderson, transfer offer. There's leaving on loan. Still no transfer offers for Wijnaldum, though. I mean, 56 is not bad for Hendo, but he's not leaving for Manchester City. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to set up some Sky networks. I meant to do that in the first of January, but we can do it now. Let's current look at our youth academy. I'm gonna go and get rid of the players that don't have 90 plus potential, just to clear up some space. So this is what we got right now. I mean, we don't really have any super amazing talents. Like 60 overall, 15-year-old, that's pretty good, but I don't know if he's ever gonna feature in this career mode. I think if we want to find some high value players, we should probably go for a technically gifted scouting report, but let me know what countries you guys want to see. We got 3 scouting networks available. 3 scouts with like a 5-star, 4-star rating. So Mason, I was talking about that earlier in today's stream, but I think it is like not super surprising just for the way that Southampton play. They play a high line, so you know, I mean, if teams are good on form and clinical on the day, they can create chances. I think they'll bounce back though. They've been fairly consistent this season, getting good results. So we got a Finland scouting report. What do you guys think? If we go Finland, what should we look for? Maybe like a... Did Jari Litmanen play for Liverpool at any point? That's who I think of when I think of Finnish players. Yeah, he did. So I can see it. Let's see, Finland. What are we saying then? Technically gifted for our future Jari Litmanen. I've never heard of Ipvia. Litmanen's definitely the first player I think of Finland. Maybe Timo Pukki as well. Who else? Who else are some other Finnish football players? I feel like you hear so many from like Sweden and Norway, but not quite as many from Finland. We'll go technically gifted here in Finland. I don't think we can do Jamaica, Mason. That would be a cool country to scout though. I do think we should see, you know, there's a big gap between North and South America. So like all those countries in like the Caribbean, for example, I would love to scout out, but let's see, where else should we go? 2 more countries left. Haradeki's another Finnish player, yeah. Wales, England, Spain. I think we did Wales last time around. So let me look at our youth academy real quick just to see what we scouted last time. So I'm guessing we did England, Netherlands, and Wales. So I don't think I'll do those countries again. Technically gifted from Brazil. I wouldn't mind that. Brazil would be a good one to scout. Leaves us with 1 more. Ireland could be a shout as well. What kind of players should we look for in Ireland, guys? Maybe a winger? Or like a Ada McGeady? I don't know. Attacker, defensive minded? You got some good players from Romania? Yeah, I mean, I've had some all right results from Romania and some from Eastern Europe. Hey, 32K, did we now? Let's see. Indeed we did. Well, I appreciate it, guys. I wish I could do like a confetti animation or something. If I had like one of those things that pop confetti, I would do it for sure. But yeah, I appreciate the support on the stream, guys. Glad to be back and onwards and upwards, I guess. A forward ideally. Okay, so we'll do an attacker. It's a kind of all-encompassing. And we've got Bournemouth in the FA Cup now. So I'm still curious what this other one against Chelsea. It has to be Carabao Cup. Unless there's any other cups that I'm not thinking of, but yeah, there you go. It's a 2-legged affair. We'll do another interactive match sim here in the FA Cup. I'm going to start like a full strength starting 11, just so that we don't get knocked out here against Bournemouth. No, they're in the championship, but I think they're capable of getting a good result. They could make for a good career mode. Honestly, like let me see their kits real quick. This one's interesting. It's a very interesting home kit. Their away kit looks pretty nice and pretty neutral third kit, so So yeah, we'll get into an interactive match then, catch up on chat here. I should sign Poog, Ricky Poog. We'll scout him out. Finale could be a good option. Yeah, always a good option in career mode. You know what's super interesting about Tonali is like, he was at Brescia for a long time, and is this like his second season now that he's at Milan? It's just like these days I associate those two players so quickly. But I mean, just a few career modes ago, he was playing for Brescia, and you could essentially sign him for any team. Just because, you know, they're probably a mid-table to lower table team in Serie A, Serie B, so. A couple of center back suggestions with Kabak. We didn't sign Davies, no. I'm not against signing Kabak, but I just don't think we need more center back depth. I was touching on this a little bit earlier in the stream, but if I could replicate the injuries that Liverpool have right now without like the players complaining, then that would definitely be an option. But because everyone's healthy, it's fine. What in the world? some weird audio just started playing from my phone when I check Instagram. I don't think you guys heard it, but I was like, that's super random. Can I scout South Africa next time? Maybe for a future career mode. Eduardo, what's going on, man? Mane is insane. He is pretty good in game, man. He's just super pacey down the wings. And obviously, like, as shown from that match against Chelsea, his finishing is on point. So can't ask for much more from a winger. Okay, second half. Yo, Mane got a second goal. I didn't even notice. Maybe that is why you guys are saying Mane's so good. Yeah, so it seems like we'll probably advance here in the FA Cup. Get to some later stages. Yo, what's up, Danny? Yeah, we're back to streaming. I was having some computer issues the last week, which is unfortunate, but we're back. And we got some Valencia content hopefully coming out this weekend. I just got to edit it down. I was doing some commentary this morning. I already had like the face cam and stuff recorded before the computer decided to stop working. So yeah, we should be good and back to a regular schedule. Okay, I am going to jump to result here against Bournemouth. They even get sent off with Brooks. Who is my favorite YouTuber? I feel like it changes depending on my interest. Lately, I've been watching... Who have I been watching lately? I've been watching a good amount of Ludwig. He's also over on Twitch, but he's been posting like daily content on YouTube for quite some time. So that's been my recommended a lot. I mean, let me just pull up my recommended and see what's there. My YouTube homepage. Apparently, I'm on my own homepage. So... I don't know what that says about me, but I'm there. What a beautiful thumbnail. The second channel is called Mission Side Hustle. Basically, I think he started with like $100, $100 US, and he's like trying to increase his net worth doing like random tasks. So for a while he was doing like furniture flipping. I'm into a lot of like, I guess like financial based channels. So Graham Stephan, some of you might watch him. Yeah, just a lot of like entrepreneurial finance channels is what I watch. I have Will and E's second channel. Darren Levy Official, he does funny Uber rides as well as some other content. Danny Duncan's on my homepage. Yeah, that's a couple of people who I watch on YouTube. Hopefully tomorrow for the next Valencia video, if I can finish up the editing. Yeah, I'm sure some of you guys, or a good portion of you guys, watch Will and E. I think Willany either did FIFA videos for a while or he was like part of the FIFA community. I mean, but yeah, Willany makes some good content for sure. Mr. Beast, he's not in my recommended just because he hasn't uploaded a video the last week or so. But yeah, I watch him. Usually, he's one of those YouTubers, like, you know, if you see him in your sub box or your homepage, you're gonna click on the video, just because that's like his mindset for YouTube. It definitely works out. If you just have every video so good that people aren't gonna miss, you don't need to upload quite as often. That's fine. Okay, we'll do another interactive match sim here against Chelsea. I don't see us dropping 3 goals and losing, even if we could rotate the side a little bit. Actually, Thiago wanted more playtime, right? Let's put him in. All right, that should do it. We'll even put Karius in for the cup. Hopefully that doesn't end up costing us. Do I watch Chani Sports? Yeah, I watch some of his content. As far as like daily career mode videos go, I don't really watch like daily content all that much these days. But occasionally I'll tune into one of Chani's episodes, maybe at the start of the season or maybe a really good thumbnail or something. That's just one thing, because I work on career mode content so much, recording my own videos and live streaming. I tend to watch other content on YouTube, but yeah, Chani makes good stuff for sure. And he's been a part of one of the biggest parts of the career mode community in quite some time. Do I have any connections to Germany? Yeah, I'm actually half German. I was born in Germany, so yeah, I can speak it pretty well to a conversational level. Mein Grammatik ist nicht so gut. But I can more or less hold up a conversation, albeit a fairly routine or elementary conversation. These days, yeah, I am focusing on YouTube more or less full time. The past couple of years, I've kind of done it part time alongside with my full time job, but yeah, these days I'm focusing on YouTube. It's a decision I decided to make, and it's working out for me so far. I'm happy with how the channel's performing the last couple of months, so yeah. All right, Chelsea did get one back 18 minutes in. Was denkst du von Mark Goldbridge? Yeah, Mark Goldbridge from the United stand. He's a pretty funny content creator. I see a lot of his clips on Twitter, and they're pretty good, I've got to say. Can I speak German? I think the last sentence will have explained that, will have answered that. Yeah, I look forward to being able to visit Germany again. It's been about, I guess, a year and a half since I last went, maybe even 2 years. Let's see, I went, yeah, I think it was about a year and a half. Yeah, it's been a year and a half since I last went. I went over like September time. I went to Oktoberfest for the first time, which it was all right. I think if I went again, obviously I would do some things differently. I'd probably go to during like non-peak times, because I went during like the first opening weekend, so it was super crowded, which isn't exactly my style for like a party or a festival. So if I went again, I'd probably go during like midweek if I went on vacation. All right, this is getting a little bit unsettling. Chelsea are within one. Say ja, Flick. Well, it depends how I want to pronounce it. German, it would be like ja, but I think in Dutch it would be a little bit harder for the J. I have watched Varsity Boys well. I'm going to jump in for this second half. So let me switch scenes. Put that on pause and switch over to chat. Let's go. And jump in. I'm probably going to pass on pronouncing that name for now. That is a long word. Okay, we just need to pull one back and we should be fine. I send Madueke. I will. I'll look him up after this fixture. This is like a different Chelsea team compared to the last time we played them. How are we losing possession there? No, no, no way, dude. Are you kidding? It's almost laughable. Like that's what happens to me when I concede these type of goals on FIFA. I don't rage. I just like, also they need to update their manager. Let's see this. A tackle, losing possession. Oh my. That's an incredible goal to concede. On the volley as well. Wolfgang, what's up? Basic for the short list. I will consider him after this match is done. Do me a favor and put that suggestion in chat once we get finished here. Because I might forget about him by the time this fixture's over. Oh man, we've got to get a goal. Isak's kind of turned like a bus right now, which is nothing like he's played in the past. Karius with a clutch save there, man. If we go down, imagine the scenes. We lose this one when we're 3-0 up. Or I guess we were 4-1 up on aggregate. This could be good. How wide is Shaqiri? Oh, we were trying to burb a spin there to get around Digne. That's also a decent transfer. What difficulty do I play on? I play an ultimate with a couple of sliders enabled. Just make it a little bit more difficult. And I do competitor mode off. Because I don't want... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. 20 minutes left and we got to get a goal. Away goals don't count for the Carabao Cup, right? So we just need to get one back. This is something, though. We can see 2 goals in the simulation in the first half. We can see 2 goals in the gameplay in the second half. And we have yet to score. Oh, dear. What can we do about this? Well, well, well. Next game is against Man United. Well, for now, I'm just going to focus on this game because I'm not trying to get knocked out of the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. Let's focus up, guys. We're good. We're good. We got Mane on now. Look at some goals. Not by doing that, though. Nice. We need more people going forward, man. Play it. Oh, it was there for like a split second. 13 seconds. 13 minutes remaining. We're good. Got to get back. Force Chelsea into making some bag passes and we can win back possession. That's good. Nice. Quick 1-2 with Mane. Thiago. To Firmino. Mane's making a good run. Can we time it? No, come on. We need to make that pass there. That's just the higher pass error coming into play, man. Just have a shot. Probably. And if we're not shooting on goal, we're not going to score. That is what we needed. Oh, I should just shoot. I'm trying to use this 5-star weak foot and get a clear shot on goal, but I think I'm overthinking it now. what are these passes, man? They're going to run out the clock.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
All right, we're going to get one chance, I think. We hurry up. No. Yo, this is something. I did not expect this going into the match, but we're out of the Carabao Cup, guys. Yeah, game over. That's disappointing, man. I mean, fair play to Chelsea getting 2 goals in the simulation and then conceding 2 more goals. It happens. I mean, we're not getting a single shot on target there. Favorite team in France? I got a soft spot for like Lyon. But as far as like a Ligue 1 career mode, I don't know if I do Lyon. There's some other storylines that I'd like to do. That is our second to last game for this transfer window. We've got United next. I think we'll play that one. And then I think once the United match is done, we'll make a final decision about the whole center mid scenario. I'm just going to double check and make sure I've got Wijnaldum on the transfer list, because we haven't really gotten offers for him. Maybe that's why. He wasn't even transfer listed. Yeah, we can show the whole squad right after this press conference. Yeah, this is the team, though. I mean, ideally, we'd like to make a couple of improvements here in the midfield. Just get a younger player into the team just for some squad depth. I think everywhere else we've got some cover. Maybe even as a younger winger, too. Because right now we've got Jota, we got available, Shaqiri, Minamino, but yeah. That's all I can really think of. And of course, Loris Karius on the bench. You know it. This is actually a big match, though. First versus second. We're 9 points clear. So this could put us to 12 points clear, depending on the result for Manchester City. It would still put us 11 points. But they got Spurs, who we're having an all right season, 6th place. So this will definitely be a good one. We're gonna try to sign someone right after this match. And I am not a fan of this kit in game. Yeah, everything's good with the Valencia Career Mode, Bernardo. I've had computer issues this last week, so it's resulted in the episode being delayed. But stay tuned for it. I would say tomorrow's the estimated timeline, if all things go well. So yeah, after that we'll be back on a regular schedule. Just one of those things, you know. Bad timing, I guess. Now Nico Barella is a bit of a baller. I've seen some highlights with him. Okay, fingers crossed though. This result's going to go a bit better than the one against Chelsea. I think because we're playing a whole match, it will. But who knows? United are tough to play in career mode. You know, Bruno Fernandes always twisting and turning and finding the right player on the pass. So we'll get into this one.
Welcome to Anfield. Will you please welcome Manchester
Oh, I forgot to turn off the shadows. Fortunately, the ones at Anfield aren't too bad. Okay, De Gea is able to make near post saves, unlike Kepa. Just wanted to test it out. Try out some. Ooh, that could have been a header from Van Dijk, dude. He was leaning in for it. I thought De Gea was definitely coming out to make that save, but he didn't. Yeah, I agree. I'm not a fan of shadows, but we can deal with it. I would say top scorer in this save has probably been Mane. At least in terms of the gameplay, because he does things like this. You know, he gets the ball out wide. When you're coming up against Aaron Wan-Bissaka, it's a bit more difficult, but he just finds a way to cut inside. He's going to set up Ooh, he could have set up Danny Ings there if he didn't get tripped up. This has been an alright match, though, against United. They're not really doing much on the attacking end. As I say that, they win back possession. Curse the commentator. No Luke Shaw in the starting lineup. That could have been a goal. That's what I mean about Bruno Fernandes, man. He's just like, he's always twisting and turning. And again, Salah, that just needs to be played into a little bit more space. And it might be a goal. Good touch, though, by Van de Beek. Gonna run this one down the wing, and I think this might be a cross. No. Do Wolves Career Mode where you can only sign Portuguese players. Back when I did a Wolves Career Mode in, like, FIFA 18, that's kind of what I did. I signed Daniel Podence before he actually signed for the club. I think at the time he was in Liga NOS. Can't remember what team, though. I don't know what's going on with FIFA today. Some of these rebound goals. Like, I shouldn't have given United that chance in the first place, but... Let me see this match. Let me watch this back. So this was a bad pass by me. I'll take full credit for that. But for that to rebound, like, straight to Rashford's foot. Dang. I mean, like, what can you say about that? It's just one of those days on FIFA. Sometimes you just need to hold your hands up and say, you know what, that's what's going to happen. It's really testing my patience right now. Like, that is such a good run and a good pass. And for Ings to put that one wide, nearly hitting the player in the crowd. Yo, what's up, Charlie? I did not hear about Docs' second straight title. What we need is like a Career Mode news network. You know? Someone that follows like Career Mode content creators. Let's say, today's news. Docs won his second straight title with QPR. I would watch that. I would subscribe to that news network or follow them on Twitter. If anyone has yet to do that and is super into the Career Mode community, I think some people would get behind it. Because it's hard to follow a lot of channels. I don't know if I could say a single FIFA song. That's tough to narrow down. I've got a favorite song from this FIFA, but Firmino, please put this one away. Thank you. We're a level at the halftime break. That's all I wanted. Let's see. Favorite FIFA song, dude. I'd have to like look up a full playlist on Spotify or something. Because like I think my favorite song would be like from like FIFA 12, FIFA 13. Let me look at FIFA 13 songs soundtrack. That would make more sense. And make sure I don't play into the audio. Weight of Living by Bastille is pretty good. I don't know if I would be my favorite though. Follow from Crystal Fighters is really good. I've seen them live. Some Passion Pit on some of the older FIFAs. Another good artist. Yeah, it's tough to narrow it down to one song. I would honestly have a tough time narrowing down top 10. Well, let's get into the halftime break here. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, Passion Pit. Rain of Gold. I feel like that's an underrated one that not many people mention. It's a good one, though. G-Pound from Kitten. Another really good one. Yeah, Heat Waves is my favorite from this year, though. To be honest, I hadn't heard of Glass Animals prior to FIFA 21, but I heard Heat Waves, and then I ended up listening to their whole new soundtrack. It's a pretty good soundtrack. Like Tangerine is another good one. It's not on FIFA, but good song in my opinion. Yeah, of course, some Avicii songs from the old FIFAs as well. Okay, can we get on the break here, please? Want to get Salah his goal. We've only scored like one signature Salah goal, like a finesse shot from right around here. That's when he's supposed to score it, like on cue. Yeah, Dreams is another good one. That's I think that's a fan favorite. All right, let's see what we can do here. I got to be more cautious with these through balls, man. United are pressing in the final third. Good block from Van Dijk. Let's go. Is that Umtiti playing for United? Is Umtiti injured right now for Barcelona? Because I haven't really heard from him that much this year. Oh, Mane's through. Let's go. This is going to be near post goal. I'm calling it right now. Nah, it's better to cut in. Oh, what a tackle from Umtiti, dude. 16 years. Yeah, 16 years is another good one. That's one thing about like FIFA songs. If you give me like the title and what year it's from, I can just like recall what it sounds like. But off the top of my head, I'm not really able to do so. He recovered. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, this is on next gen for PS5. Doesn't make too much of a difference, honestly, but yeah, I mean, hopefully FIFA 22, you'll see more changes. Right now, it's just a couple of things like animations. Gosh, I want to make a change in the midfield. I'm bringing Wijnaldum in. I should probably put him as a CM instead of CDM. Get that boost. Apollo the Banana. Why is he nicknamed that? I've never heard that nickname from him before. All right, David. Interesting choice to punch that one out. PS5 controller's good. I like the grip. It's bigger than the PlayStation 4 controller, which was, for me, like coming from the Xbox controllers, it was kind of hard to get used to, but PS5 is very similar to Xbox controller in the feel. Oh, Wan-Bissaka, bro. That was a goal. I don't want to get a draw here. I'm trying to close the title race. I'm trying to end it. He's off. Still an incredible save from De Gea. Don't know if Rashford's Europa League live card will be upgraded. I cannot tell you. Usually they take a little bit of time though. Certainly looks like a draw right now. Gonna get a throw in though. Mane. Isak. Somehow that's gonna fall to him. Yeah, Mtiti has made like 2 or 3 really good stops inside the 18. And what a distribution as well. Holy. I thought about making a tactical foul there. I'm just going to clear this. We'll take a draw against United. As long as we don't lose, we're all right. Plus, I want to make some transfers now for you guys. They're sticking in through the stream. This is the final chance for you guys to leave any center mids suggestions. I feel like we've got a good collection of players right now, but I might make a couple of more for the end of the stream. Pretty even game, though, against United. I'd say it's a good one. That one ended in a 1-1 scoreline against United. Pjanic at the disco? We'll see. He's playing at Barcelona these days, right? Haven't really heard from him this year. Ever since that deal went down between Artur and Roma. Or actually, he's playing at Juventus, right? Yeah. Anyways, if you're looking for a center back, sign Marquinhos. I'm looking more for a CM or maybe a winger. I'll showcase the squad here for you guys if you're just tuning into the stream. Starting 11's good. Just like a young center mid option or a young winger that can grow into the team, if that makes sense. Pedri can play as a winger. Let's see. I mean, that release clause, 76 mil. It's so hard to believe Serge is 25 years old, man. I feel like when he made the move away from Arsenal to, gosh, didn't he started at Hoffenheim after he transferred away from Arsenal? Or maybe he moved to another team before Hoffenheim. But I think he had that really good season with Hoffenheim, then he signed for Bayern. Let me look it up real quick. No, he went from Arsenal to Werder Bremen. That's right. And then back to Hoffenheim on loan. I gotcha. Yeah, regardless, he had 2 really good seasons. I want to look at his stats real quick for like those years. So 27 appearances, for Werder Bremen in the Bundesliga for the 16-17 campaign, 11 goals. And then 10 goals from 22 for Hoffenheim. Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool, man. I'm always glad to see when a player is able to find a system that fits him better. Also a former player in the Stuttgart Youth Academy, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, this is a crazy fact. Like Stuttgart, they make up such a big percentage of Bundesliga players. Like their youth academy came through that system, even if they moved on to different clubs. Like Joshua Kimmich is another example. Jack Grealish. Apparently we got him in the transfer list already. Well, speaking of Joshua Kimmich, we'll see what he's rated these days. I'll see him moving away from Bayern though. Pronounce it Grealish, not Grealish. All right, Jack Grealish. I think we make a final call though for one of these center defensive mids. Again, it's got to be a younger player that can grow into the team. Someone that would be willing to accept like a rotational role. I mean, Colt Miners wouldn't be a bad example. I don't think he has a real face in game, but not a bad game face. Winks might accept a rotational role. Musa from Valencia. I think my Valencia crew is enough Musa action in my life. De Jong Sanchez. It's pronounced Grealish as a Villa fan. That's what I thought, but hey. I think in a lot of different countries you'll have different pronunciation of players. I'll probably stick to Grealish though. The thing with Ward-Prowse though, I don't think he would go as like a rotational player. Vinks might make the most sense. Genuinely. I'll get Sandro Tonali in here as well. I mean, Winks with a potential 84 isn't bad for a rotational player. Considering he's rumored to leave at the end of his contract with Spurs. Kind of like that fact for realism. Let's see what we would have to pay. 24.9 to 33. We still need to get an offer for Wijnaldum too. So let's actually. Okay. Let's see if we get an offer for Wijnaldum. Otherwise, we'll use him as part of a swap deal. It's actually a pretty cool new shot here. Sometimes these are actually quite nice. Okay, Wijnaldum transfer. Interesting, yo. Speaking of Valencia, this is an interesting one, man. Rakic is a decent player. I mean, in this save, he's not an amazing rating at 79, but it'd be a good backup option for Fabinho. What do you guys think about this? Like, he's a solid player in game. It's just a question of whether we would want to let Wijnaldum leave, plus only a little bit of cash for Rakic. I don't know, this guy in game is amazing. Especially when you stick a dev plan on him. He just grows super quick. Is Sanson joining the Prem? Who's he joining? He used to be he used to play for Newcastle, right? Rakic in? I don't know, I'm gonna wait to see what you guys think. If it's an offer you guys think we should do, then I'm down for it. He does fit the bill of like a younger player as a midfielder. Not really a box to box though, more of a holding mid. Might be one that we accept though. I'm gonna see if we get any more offers for Wijnaldum. Ideally, we get just a straight transfer deal. Okay, Mönchengladbach want to give us 54.8, which is above his market value. Towards the upper end of the one given to us by the assistant manager. I think we get into talks with Mönchengladbach. I think we can get 60 mil as well. That's a tough choice, man. I think Rakic would be a good addition, but with 60 mil, we'd have like, let's say 50 mil allocated to our transfer budget in addition to the like 5 to 10 that we already have. And then we can sign one of these players. Let's get into talks with Mönchengladbach because it's only going to take like an hour for us to actually sign a player. We just need to get one of these done. If they meet the 60 million mark, I'll accept this one from Mönchengladbach. Otherwise, I think I'll go for the Valencia deal. They're not, I don't think they're going to meet the 60 mil, guys. I'm going to stick to it at 60, but... And if you're wondering why I am leaving, letting Wijnaldum leave, it's just because it looks like he's going to leave Liverpool at the end of the season. He's a good player. But I'd like to get some fresh faces into the team. All right, well, they're not meeting 60. Might get some more offers here. Offers for Gomez? That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, low-key, we gotta do something here for Wijnaldum because now Valencia, they recalled their thing. Okay, maybe we just do a swap deal for someone. Let's see what we can do here. I didn't really think that one through, did I? So we need a box-to-box midfielder. Surely one of these teams are gonna consider him as part of a swap deal. Maybe Emre Can. Like, Wijnaldum's gonna have a slightly higher market value, but I could see him coming back to Liverpool. I mean, he'd be a good addition. Whether he'd be like willing to do a rotation role is another thing. Kamavinga won't even leave the club. Ruben Neves is a similar market value. Low high work rates though. Neuhaus isn't all that different. And considering they wanted Wijnaldum, maybe we just go for a swap deal. Let's see if we can make a deal with one of Jurgen Klopp's former clubs. We've got the connection to Dortmund. Okay, so they want 6.5 on top of Wijnaldum. I don't think this is a great deal from a budget standpoint, but we've got the extra cash. What do you guys think about this? Like, we could end up accepting this and then not going through with the talks. Again, I don't think this is a good deal from a financial sense, but we've got the funds. So we could bring in the player if we want. Dortmund have done more or less a masterclass of transfers here. $3 mil. I think we could bring the price tag down a little bit. Like, I'm just surprised that they didn't end up accepting this straight away. All right, we get 3.5 plus Wijnaldum. So that's one option that we can go through. Maybe Renato Sanchez as well. This could be a good deal. Are we not able to include... Okay, so we can't even include Wijnaldum in these because we had him as part of the swap deal. Okay, well, that's good to know. I think we might just go through with Emre Can then. I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, let me take a quick look at our current contracts just to see an idea of like what our wages look like. I'm guessing it's gonna be about 50 or so. Actually, probably closer to 60 or 70. We'll see what he's on right now at Dortmund for wages. He's on 65 and he wants a rotational role, so this may end up working out perfectly. We'll get him on like a 3-year deal up until he's 30. Got a real face in game, which is nice. And he wants 66, so we can make this happen. I'm just going to remove the bonus because you can usually get away with that. And a little bit higher for the wages, but ends up working out. We got our rotational player into the team. So with Wijnaldum leaving, we can just do that. And then I think if you put Emre Can at, remind me guys, if you do a CDM position change for his dead plan, I think he goes up his rating. Take a quick look over on FIFA, but I think you can get an improvement in his rating if he goes to CDM. FIFA might be down. Okay. No, it's not. Cool. Just being super slow right now. So let's see. For Emre Can, we'll put a dev plan on him. And yeah, he gets a +1 if he goes CDM. He gets a +2 if he goes to center back. Do we want to do that though? Because some of these midfielder dev plans are pretty good. We can do the ball-winning midfielder and see a boost in his dribbling, defending, and passing physical while not changing his work rate. Yeah, I think we would still use him as like a box-to-box CM, but just purely in the 4-2-3-1, it really doesn't matter. Like if they're a CDM or a CM, you can switch those up almost interchangeably. So I'm gonna do that just to get a boost to his rating. Should just take 2 weeks, so we'll see if we get any offers here in the final hours of transfer deadline day, but I'm pretty happy with what we got so far. Torino want Reece Williams. I don't see the point in accepting that. Might as well keep him. Yeah, box to box is definitely good for midfielders. I typically try to keep work rates and skill moves the same though. That's about the only reason. But for a player like Ward-Prowse, where it wouldn't change the work rates, I agree. It's a pretty amazing dev plan to use. I think the music is too loud. Turn it down a little bit. This has been a long stream. Yeah, we're almost at the 2-hour mark. We'll kind of preview some of the matches, maybe do a couple of training drills, maybe sim up to this Champions League. Play the Clash? Which one is the Clash? For a second, I thought these were against the same opponent here. I'm not doing the champion attacking scenario. There's no way I'm doing that. Yeah, it had a massive impact on Ozil. I've been trying it out. Like, I've been trying to get Ozil to a really good rating in the Valencia Career Mode. I think he still has a chance, but we'll have to see. Let's see. A little precision penalty. Haven't really done this one. Let's try it. Yeah, any of the attacking scenarios are pretty difficult. All right, let's see if we can get an A grade on this one. I feel like as long as we green... Oh, I did not mean to do that. I thought after you shot, it's just like the cursor stayed the same. Let's try that again. Okay. Really not the best start to our penalties here. I'm trying to time these ones. I'm really not doing a great job at it. I'm gonna just get a quick retry here. Let's go again. There you go. A couple of green times. So this is why I always just go bottom corner on the penalties. It's easier to do that and like try to get in the upper corner. It seems like we've got the A grade secured. Get a couple more of these greens though. Yeah, I agree. It kind of sucks that you have to play these training drills for every career mode. I kind of wish you could just like, I don't know, maybe it would save to your profile. I understand the rationale for making people do it for every save, but you know, maybe you could have like all your career modes tied to the same profile, and then once you get an A grade, whether that be on Ultimate Team or, you know, they all just carry over. That's what kind of stopped me from doing it for the most part, but for the streams, I don't mind doing it every now and then. Do it for the content. I'm not sure why there's so much interest in the center back right now. Yeah, it just seems like all these Bundesliga clubs want to sign Divock Origi, which is like somewhat realistic. Like he had his loan spell over at Wolfsburg. I just think it's interesting how some of these transfers go in career mode. Show the team. Let me get up to this match against Leeds, and then we'll do a couple of interactive match sims here to close out the stream. I think we'll save Champions League round 16 for the next one, which would be on Monday. That should be good. I mean, now that we've been knocked out of the Carabao Cup, I guess the full focus will be on Premier League, FA Cup, and Champions League, so we can hopefully win the treble. Yeah, we did just wrap up the January transfer window. Pretty much the marquee signing was Emre Can as another midfield option, who we actually have a position change done already. That should give him a +1. +2. Okay, more than I expected. And we can stick the ball-winning midfielder on him if we want, or the defensive mid. Actually, I think defensive mid might work better because you get the boost to acceleration, which is very much needed, and then all the defending physical. So we'll do that, and I'm sure that'll go up as a CDM with the defending stats improving. And this will be the team. This is kind of the loadout we're using right now. I mean, if Emre Can continues to grow in his overall, he might surpass Henderson by the end of the season. In terms of rating, like, Ings might not be the best striker in the Premier League, but I don't know. I just know how to use him in game. I had him in my Southampton career mode, obviously former Liverpool players, so there's enough high ratings in this team that we're fine for the simulations. We don't need like an 85 plus striker per se. Leeds are bottom of the table, so we'll do an interactive match sim for this one. Hey, maybe we give Emre Can his first appearance here. But yeah, I mean, Inter's going to be a good opponent in the round of 16 for the Champions League. We'll have to take a look at some of the other Champions League fixtures. See which teams have gotten through the group stage. Oh, we have a Byron fan in the chat. Welcome to the stream. I do feel like, though, with interactive match sim, like, it can just go either way, even against bottom of the table leads. They've held on to a decent amount of possession. Hopefully we can get this first goal. And we can just go do a quick sim to results. You look at this Leeds team, though, and it seems like they've gotten some of their players away. Like, I don't see Rodrigo in the lineup. Whether he's injured, whether he's been transfer listed, I don't know. Or maybe he just has a different name in the Sims. Sometimes you get that with player names. Salasaurus, can I play him at left back? I'd be curious to see what Salah's rating at left back is. I mean, with the way things are going, we might need to jump in for this one. Okay. Alisson totally dipped out on that. That's fine. Let's get a goal before halftime, boys. 5 minutes. It's enough time. That's it. That's a goal. Offside. I'll give it to the 60th minute. If we're not winning by the 60th or like 65th, I'm gonna jump in because I'm pretty sure we can get an easy result here against Leeds. They're bottom of the table. Like, even if I jumped a result, I'm sure we would get it. Messi plus Pepe is Pepsi. Interesting. It could also be Meep. Or Mete. Let's see. You guys know the Roadrunner, right? Alright, I'm gonna jump in for this one. Right after this attack's done. This might be a through ball straight away. I need to jump to the gameplay audio right after this tag is done, guys. If we can score a Salah. On a finesse. No. All right, let me sort this out real quick for you guys. I don't know how that's our throw-in, but we take it. There you go. Firmino with the goal. That's what we want to see. Let's make some substitutions. Just took us 5 minutes. We'll bring Isak on for the end of this one. We'll make an appearance for Thiago as well. For Firmino. And call it good. Reina got a Future Stars card. Yeah, I need to check that out on Ultimate Team. Probably after I'm done editing today, I'll look into some of the Future Star stuff. I think it could be fun to do like a FUT Champ stream with, you know, some unique cards, maybe some of the objective. Did a new season start? Because I really haven't been watching much Ultimate Team content this week. Also, Emre Can winning a tackle right away. Go on, Emre. Next video is hopefully tomorrow, Lammy. Next stream would be Monday. I don't think I'll be doing anything on Sunday because of the Super Bowl here in the States. You guys are... Please don't score. We're not getting a draw against 20th place Leeds. I am going to try my hardest these last 10 minutes. I was going to say in the chat, you know, these guys are like celebrating as if they're winning the Premier League title. I guess winning or getting a draw against top of the table Liverpool is not bad. But if you guys are watching the Super Bowl, let me know who you're wanting to win on Sunday. Kansas City or Tampa Bay? Personally, I think Tom Brady is going to get another Super Bowl. He just finds a way to get it done. That's coming from a Packers fan. Dude, Isak has been feeling super clunky compared to the last time I was doing this Liverpool stream stuff. Might be able to get one more attack, and if we win back possession like right now. That's it. Go on. Come on, Mane. Just run. He's through. What a ball. Thiago. Oh, with the finesse. Wide of the post. Well, that's one way to end off the gameplay for today. I mean, our unbeaten season is still alive. We're getting a draw against 20th place Leeds, despite them only getting one shot, but we move. And we'll do one more sim here on the calendar. And then we'll take a look through the team as well as what Champions League looks like for the rest of the season. Is Leon a good career mode? I think if you focus on the Youth Academy, yeah, it can be good. All right, we'll sim against Burnley. I think this will be another win. There you go, 1-0. We'll see what the standings look like in Champions League. I was actually thinking about playing some Rocket League later. Yeah, so I'll keep a lookout for that NFL thing. So, Champions League, Real Madrid versus PSG. Real Madrid are winning on aggregate. Atletico Madrid winning against Juventus. Lazio kind of a surprise there. Let's see who's in their group. Lazio finished top of the group with Dortmund. That's not bad. Leipzig kind of a surprise. Sevilla. Ajax going through with us. Yeah, so it looks like some interesting matchups here in the Champions League. Take a look at these final monthly scouting reports. If we got any promotions for 94 potential players. I could see a Rocket League stream in the future, maybe. Yeah. All right, some all right Youth Academy players coming through for this month. Yeah, but here's a final look at the Liverpool squad before the next stream. Appreciate you guys being here today. Glad to be back to making some content again, and stay tuned this weekend for a new Valencia video. Hopefully out for you guys tomorrow. But shouting out some of the people in the chat. We got Viltar, we got Clash of Clans 2, we got Lammy, we got SK, Jandre, Chera. Good to see y'all in here today. But yeah, we'll be back with another stream hopefully on Monday. All things go well. New video tomorrow. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good weekend if you're watching the Super Bowl. It'll be interesting. Personally, I've got Tampa Bay winning it. I think Chiefs probably are the better team. Like Mahomes, if he's on his game, they can end up winning. But yeah, I've got Tampa Bay for the Super Bowl. But I guess I'll see you guys on Monday, and as well as the new video over the weekend. Till then, stay safe, guys. I'll catch you all later.